When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are.
We actually met when I transferred schools to public school back in 4th grade, and Jason was in my class, and I had a crush on him, and I had a crush on him all the way up until high school, where we actually separated. I went and moved, and he went off to do his thing.
Seems so long ago.
Does seem like a long time ago. 23 years later, I'm sitting outside of a restaurant having lunch, and it's a Monday, and he walked by, and he recognized me.
I remember it was a Monday.
Because it was my birthday. We celebrated it the day after my
Well, I would
birthday.
expect you to remember the date. Not
The 17th.
day, not the day.
September 17th.
Sorry.
So, back before Facebook had Messenger separate, I got a message saying, hey, I think I passed you. I may not have, but if it was you, happy birthday. Which actually does the whole conversation hangs in our dining room. He came back, we chit-chatted for a few minutes. He went his way again, and I went mine. I wasn't ready to go home after lunch, so I then messaged him, and we caught up, and he was at which bar?
I stopped.
Waterford.
I stopped at the Waterford.
So this is how bad we were. He had $2, and I had $4 on me. We caught up at the bar, we each had a beer, and we chit-chatted, and we just caught up. There was what? There was no walls, there was nothing. We weren't hitting on each other because, well, we were just talking.
Just being totally bluntly honest, it almost turned into a competition of whose like situation was more beefed up.
Yeah. The last 20 years, who had the worst relationships, where our lives have gone, and so forth. I won. Now that we had spent every dollar we had, I gave him a ride back to the house, and
I was staying at Randy's. What's up, Randy?
so, and it just went from there. I mean, we didn't expect it. We weren't looking for it. But
It worked.
25 years later, here we are. God, we sound old.
Getting married. Getting married.
On the same date, 4 years later.
September 17th.
When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. And maybe it's all part of a plan.
I heard her on the phone and knew that she was planning a surprise party, but I didn't know when. So I decided to propose during the surprise party. And I had all this stuff planned out of what I was going to say and everything else. And we even talked about it before it. I'm like, I should videotape it, you know, put it on my phone, and I could at least show her the phone. And I got down on one knee and I went blank. I just totally
Didn't even ask the question.
I just totally, completely froze. All this stuff was going to come out of my mouth, not one thing came out. I was just like,
Nope. Not even "Will you marry me" came out.
nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So I said, "Are you going to ask me?" As he's on the floor, and I'm crying. And because it was a surprise party for his 40th, everybody he hasn't even seen in family was there, and our closest friends. I mean, you couldn't have timed it any better. But I got him really good. He had no clue about the surprise party. However, I had no clue about the engagement.
Right.
I still haven't heard what he was planning on asking me that day.
Maybe he'll tell you when we get married.
Unless you choke.
I probably will.
Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are.
Alright, so my maid of honor is Kayla, which is my daughter, who's 18. And she fought tooth and nail to be that spot in the wedding party. A lot of trials and tribulations. So I am very glad that she's going to stand next to me during, the first time I've ever walked down the aisle. I've never done this. And then I have...
We're not supposed to do it multiple times. I don't think it was supposed to work that way, but it does. What we can do. Okay.
And thank you to Brianna, who is Jay's daughter. For the same reasons. She's going to be there with her being the only child to her father. She likes me. That's a plus.
That helps.
To Debbie, who has been in my life for 25 years now. I've gotten her into a lot of situations, so she wonders why we do the things we do, but wouldn't have it any other way. And then we have Carrie, who's been in my life for 39 years. In and out, up and down, she's always been there. Our lives have gone so many different ways, but we always come back, and I'm so proud that she's standing there with me. And then we have Ellen, which is Jay's sister.
Hello, everybody.
And the thing is that after years of not much communication, to have her standing there with her brother, with me, and she too likes me. Hey. But I'm glad that I have the girls that I have. I wouldn't want anyone else standing next to me.
Okay, the men standing with me. First we have Randy, who's my best man. He's been there for me for anything I could think of. Some rough times. I'm really glad to have him there. We got Bubba, our ring bearer. Tanner, as everyone else calls him, Tanner. I call him Bubba. Right? You excited?
Oh, thank you.
We got Eric, Joey, Jeremy, Dane. Pretty much my closest friends. Like, I could trust them with the world. Anything I can imagine, they're there. Actually, kind of scary too. 'Cause not exactly anyone I would want anyone going after. Having them going after, but what can you do? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me on this day. I love you.
Right where we are. So baby, now
up with a lot from me over a lot of years. I am their oldest. I did jump in front, and I am getting married first. Sorry to my brother and Paige. I love you too. But my parents have always been there. My dad's traveling in more than once in a year from Tennessee to come be with me, to be able to walk me down the aisle, which is one thing I've always wanted. I had always said I wanted to do this once and once only, and well, I'm halfway through my life. I think this is the one and done. You're stuck. You're stuck. But no, I want to thank you, and I love you, and to both my mom and my dad. You guys have been great to me.
Mom, thank you for everything. Sorry about the fires and all the crazy stuff I put you through, and way too many things to talk about. I love you, thank you. Really sorry about the fires.
No fires at my house.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stand. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
A special thank you to Bill and Betty Bailey for allowing us to use their home for our special day.
We were looking for something we wanted outdoors, unique, relaxing, inviting, and they were able to provide everything we were looking for. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Between the big lawn, the background of the woods, and the pond for making our pictures beautiful, again, thank you.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good.
So, join us on September 17th, 2016 at 3:30 p.m.
At the Bailey residence in Pottstown, PA.
It's a one-time deal.
Don't be late. We don't expect anyone to be late. We will start without you. You know me, you know us. We will start without you.
If we're not late ourselves.
But we're allowed to be late.
Okay.